Salawam Akim, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Hot, Rikar, Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught me this truth. And peace and salutation to your Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Salawam Akim. Alright, I was just watching a little clip from Portland, Oregon about them, they got look like stormtroopers up there. Well, basically federal military troopers up there protecting the government buildings, but yet they're picking people up that's protesting in Portland and throwing them in unmarked cars. And you don't know where they're taking them. They could be taking them to them FEMA camps, all right? But what I got from that when I seen it is like, hey, these are the stormtroopers. When they come in, they're going to be coming in, pulling people out. It's going to get way worse than that. They just pulling select people out of the crowd, putting them in unmarked cars and taking them away. But when this devil really come down with his full wrath, it's going to be horrific, all right? And the scriptures go into that. Before I do this one, let me get this for you. All right, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein, dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. All right, woe means death and destruction to the people of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, which is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, is come down unto you, having great wrath, meaning he ready to fuck shit up, man. All right, he's on his last leg. He know he got a short time, so he's gonna get dirty. All right, a lot of blood about to be spilled because he know it that he had but a short time, yeah. And that short time is predicated on the elect. And as you can see, the elect are waking up. So this devil got to go with his move. Everything is happening simultaneously, all right? The elect is waking up, sedition amongst men. The radio frequency chip is being pushed out here at an all-time high. All these other camps are being discovered for their wickedness, all right? Not revealing the name, not telling people about the trauma that's going to come, Jacob's trouble. So a lot of shit that's happening simultaneously is an indicator that Yahweh is about to visit this place. All right? But this devil is going to come down, all right, like a flood. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west and his glory from the rising of the sun, which is in the east. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him, and that standard is going to be the men of the Lord endowed with spiritual power, okay? And they're going to be able to do whatever the fuck they want, all right? And ain't no bullets or none of that going to phase them. But the point is, this devil about to come in like a storm, man. And Elder Apostle Romla was talking about that this morning, that hey, this devil, when he gets dirty, is going to be horrific, all right? That's why he's training the men of the Lord to withstand this, and only the men of the Lord are going to withstand all the horrific things that's going to transpire over here in Babylon. Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, okay? You see that? All right, Jacob's trouble is going to be a horrible day for Israel, all right? Because a lot of Israel going to get slaughtered, all right? 2/3 of Israel are going to get slaughtered, whether it be by the gun, knife, we'll get that, or ICBM missiles, okay? And that's just prophesied, all right, to happen. So this day of, I guess I can get all the ways that people are going to die too. 15. All right. Jeremiah 15:2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. So some of you are going to die by sword, going to die by famine, going to die by getting thrown in these FEMA camps like they doing up there. they taking people, throwing them in unmarked cars, and they could be taking them to FEMA camps. You never know. All right, we know we're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble because we see all of the uprising of the people and the sedition amongst men and the going against the government. All right, verse 3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord Yahweh, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy, man. So these people got some horrible, horrific ways that they're about to die. All right. Now, 2nd Ezra 16 and 68 says, for behold means look, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. I mean, the fierce anger, all right? The fierce anger, the fierce madness of a great multitude, which is that them stormtroopers, the UN troops, okay? Federal troops, all right? And they shall take away certain of you, like they doing that grab, that stop and grab, take away people, putting them in unmarked cars, and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. And meaning they're going to throw you in them FEMA camps or re-education camps or concentration camps, whatever you want to call them, and they're going to offer you that radio frequency identification chip. And if you decline that chip, you're going to die via those ways that I described in Jeremiah, that the scriptures described in Jeremiah. You're going to die a horrible death. And there's a lot more scriptures to prove that, all right? So that's why there's no point of any Israelites out there protesting. That's not your fight. But of course we know that 2/3 they're going to protest, all right? Because they don't have no understanding, wisdom, and knowledge of these scriptures, okay? Hey. So, Salaki, I seen a woman in the red dress. Lord have mercy. All right, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision. All right, you're going to be in the trap. So the people that say, well, okay, we're going to take the RFID chip so we can eat, or so we can work, they're actually going to be in deeper shit than they think. They think they're saving their lives, but actually, in actuality, they're going to be assuring loss of life. Okay, because once you take that radio frequency identification chip, that signifies that Esau is your God. All right, and if Esau is your God, hey, you're going to get Esau's judgment. Go hand join in hand. All right, the wicked shall not go unpunished. So let's go back to the scripture. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach. Yeah, you'll be a disgrace and trodden underfoot. Yeah, because guess what? Your situation gonna get worse. Because now you definitely gonna die. All right? So you can take the chip, you still gonna die, but you're gonna die horribly, man. And if you don't take the chip and you're not chosen by Yahweh, by Sim Yahweh, you're not a part of that number, 144,001/3, hey, you're destined to die too, as a 2/3. All right, but you'll be rebirthed in the kingdom, and you'll come back with the scriptures in your inward parts, meaning your mind. Verse 70, for there shall be in every place, all over, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right, they're going to be coming in on the men that fear the Lord. First of all, who fears the Lord? Israel, all right? You were chosen to be righteous, all right? But this is talking about the real men who fear the Lord, which is the men of the Lord, all right? But Israel, because you fear the Lord too, because that's why every time they get on a award show, they give praise to the Lord. You find $1, $100, you give praise to the Lord, all right? You have some form of godliness, all right? You're an Israelite. So they're going to be breaking in your houses, doing the same shit to you, but you're not going to have protection. But they're also going to come down on the men of the Lord who really doing this work and really fear the Lord. All right? 71. They shall be like madmen, Meaning they're going to be crazy. They're going to be wild. It's going to get wicked. Sparing none. Everything they see, they're going to lay down. They're going to kill. So you're going to have a lot of blood spilled on these streets. But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. There are going to be some martyrs in this truth. Okay, but majority of the 144 going to make it out. Okay, majority. All right. You're going to always have a few casualties. But this particular time, you're going to have a few casualties. But guess what? Those who die will be the first ones in the chariot. So you win-win. It's a win-win. All right. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. See, all this shit that these people work for, all right, it don't mean shit. That's why the elect don't care about this shit. Because we understand that for they shall waste and take away their goods. All right? So if you got your mind on material shit, you're going to be heartbroken in that day. It's going to be horrific. Because not only are you going to lose your goods, everything you work for, you're going to lose your family members, and you may lose your life. All right? If you don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, hey, that's what you're subject to. 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Yeah, every man of the Lord is going to be tried with that hour of temptation, being offered that radio frequency identification chip. And if you take that chip, you're definitely not a man of the Lord. All right? Verse 74, Hear, O ye beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble, Jacob's trouble, are at hand. All right? That's why you see all these scrimmages. World War III, rumors of wars, earthquakes, pestilence, famines, people dying, judgment taking place every morning. But I will deliver you from the same. All right? Who is he going to deliver? The men of the Lord. Why? Because they fear him. Why? Because they're doing everything that he asked of according to their best ability, as far as following these statutes, laws, and commandments, and going on the highways and byways, putting up epistles on YouTube, and doing it with a sincere heart, and being a brother to the brotherhood. All right? That puts you in good standings with the Lord. All right? That's what we should be doing. All right? And then converting other elect back into the fold. So it says, but I will deliver you from the same. Be not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh is your guide, right? He's going to have the angels protecting us, guiding us. This wisdom and knowledge is going to be guiding us. All right? That's why it's important that you get this word while you can. And I'm speaking to myself specifically. 76. And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Why? Because his commandments and his precepts is a safe haven. It's a seal. Said the Lord. Said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. All right? So if you fall down, get your ass back up, man. All right? Psalms. Because the Lord is our seal, man. We dwell in these precepts. All right? All right? Psalms 119 and 4. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precept diligently. All right? That's why we study to show ourselves approved and divine this word and apply this word to our life. We apply the knowledge to our life and use that wisdom. All right? Psalms 119 and 104. Through thy precepts, all right, this word, I get understanding. You get the understanding of what's to come, your history, your future, and the present. Therefore, I hate every false way, all right, because it's lies. All right, this whole world is a false way. It's all lies, an optical illusion. Psalms 119 and 114. Thou art my hiding place and my shield. I hope in thy word. See, his precepts, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. That's what makes us confident in the Lord. But nevertheless, let me play this clip, and I'm gonna get out of here, man. Hopefully, this was edifying to the hopeful elect.
tensions seem to be rising in downtown Portland as protesters and federal law enforcement have squared off over the last few nights. Homeland Security Director Chad Wolf saying today that they will continue to protect federal facilities and those inside. Some protesters are questioning the tactics being used. Fox 12's John Hendricks is live tonight in downtown with the latest. John?
Well, Pete, some protesters say that they are being arrested even when they claim that nothing is going on and things are fairly peaceful. Now, we have some video that was posted to Twitter from last night. The post says that federal officers rushed up and arrested someone for no reason. That person is seen in the video then being taken into an unmarked van. Protesters claim they're being kidnapped. Now, Senator Jeff Merkley shared the video as well today on Twitter, saying authoritarian governments, not democratic republics, send unmarked authorities after protesters. These Trump bar tactics designed to eliminate any accountability are absolutely unacceptable in America and must end. We also spoke to a man who has been out here protesting the last several nights. Here is his take on what's happening.
We have a demand. Our demand is that the police stop these unlawful arrests of protesters. They're doing snatch and grab tactics now, where they're putting people in cars without even telling them why they're being arrested. They'll just attack a line of protesters, grab a person, put them into an unmarked vehicle without even giving charges. That's really scary.
Now, we did reach out to federal police and Homeland Security today about the video, but we have not heard anything back from them. We do know that the acting secretary for Homeland Security was in Portland this afternoon touring the federal courthouse. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.